Hey, it's Meika AKA Taji.
It's Kia.
And this is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey,
Hey.
bitch. Oh, my little hair in the back. Yes. So,
All of us welcome you.
What you say?
I said all of us welcome you when she said, hey.
yes, I did. Because I said, hey, bitch, in the back.
Okay.
So, hi, girls.
Hey, y'all.
You guys. It's been a week. Oh, my God. We have to toast.
Whatever cute.
Share what happened on the weekend. So let's toast, and I'll tell you what it is first, because I just look forward to seeing you girls.
Clean.
So I'm having an apple martini today, but I have lemon in it to give it that little zest. I like the lemon. So yeah.
Okay.
Today.
You so silly. Melanie, what you drinking? Because yours look pretty too.
I have some buttery Chardonnay again with some strawberries, peaches, pineapple, and mango. Yes.
Yes. That buttery was buttery.
And strawberry. Did I say strawberry?
You did.
Strawberry, play.
Oh my God, I can't with you guys. I'm drinking Sweet B. Sweet B-I-T-C-H.
Oh, sweet bitch, girl. I was drinking that over the weekend.
I have the red,
Is it
the red one. I don't know.
Girl, yes, I almost finished that whole bottle. That bottle is sweet.
Yes, it's sweet, but it's still a little too tart to my liking, but it's good.
So what y'all do over the weekend? What y'all hookers did?
What did I do?
Okay.
I be having to think. I worked.
You were okay.
Oh, and then also it was my brother's birthday yesterday. So my my mother made some Caribbean food.
That's what you posted. And I saw some plantain or something.
Yeah,
it was some curry goat. It was a turkey wing in there. Curry goat, turkey wing, rice, kale green.
Yes, he did.
Make me a plate. Yeah.
We had rum cake, and I had made the mimosas.
Okay.
Not rum cake is old people food. I can't with you.
I don't like rum cake. It gives me old people food. Like people with gum.
It's good.
I don't know. They don't do it for me. But all that other stuff you named, yes, honey. Make me a plate. Okay.
Yes. That plate looks so delicious on there. Yes.
I'm sorry. Well,
y'all are crazy.
My weekend, I went and got my hair done. And yeah. And then I went and got my nails and feet done and pampered myself. But then I ended up having to go back to the nail shop today because my toenail polish chipped on my toe and chipped on my hands. And I understand why I was chipping on my hand if it's gel. So they had to get that all the way together. So yeah, I went back. They was nice about it and did that. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I watched movies. I relaxed. I did some other stuff, but I really can't remember right now. Other than relaxing, I know I went out. I can't remember that part, but yeah, it was chill. It was stuff. It was.
Yes.
What you did, Kia? You were.
So yes, my birthday was Thursday.
Okay.
So on Thursday, I went to the Meaty's house.
Okay. Meet me.
And no, I'm lying. That was when did I go to your house Wednesday? Wednesday. That was Wednesday. And I got the VIP treatment. I was the first to try the foot bath. The Chardonnay foot bath
massage.
Yes, honey. Yes. She was going to work on Myra's feet.
Yes. Peekaboo. Yes.
Yes. Shut up. Yes. I dip toe. Dip toe. Yes. So yes.
Yeah, I cut the peekaboo part out.
Yes, the peekaboo. I'm so not a lady.
So hilarious.
And sit with my legs open. Sorry. I didn't know how to cross my legs like a lady. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
That was funny. That was
funny. I was like,
definitely got a
look at my little baby. I had a little baby fupa. but it was okay. And then Dion took me out to eat Saturday.
Okay.
And it was chill. Oh, and I got the COVID vaccination. So I got that on Friday. I got the Johnson & Johnson kind. So I'm going to just say real quick, right fast. Do y'all research before y'all start talking about what vaccination ain't right vaccination, because I'm completely fine. I did have some side effects, which is headache, fatigue, and it's sore to the site, but I'm good now. Like I'm fine. So don't be going out here saying Johnson & Johnson got cancer and that baby powder don't get that vaccination, because people don't, girl, they'll take that and run with it. So yes, I'm fully vaccinated. Only had to get one shot. Okay. And I'm good. So yes.
Okay.
But
shout out to you. Shout out. Okay, girl. All right. So yes, go ahead. Let's we've covered our weekends and everything. So yeah, let's move it along. Ready? Okay. Move it on, okay?
So we're gonna get into this R.E.A.D. R.E.A.D.
R.E.A.D. Yes. I was not on time. But that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, we are gonna get into this read. Yo, you love me. All right. So here we go. We're gonna get it popping. So we want to give a special little congratulations to Jeezy and what her name? Jeannie Mai. Yes, they got married over the weekend, and that looks so beautiful. Actually, her dress, like they look so hot. This is cute. I'm happy for them. So congratulations, and many years to come. And we're gonna move on to the next. Prayers up, guys, for DMX. I know everybody's been hearing about it. He's reportedly in critical condition, followed by overdose. And they're saying he had a heart attack and he's on life support. So the other day, his ex-wife shared a video of his supporters in a group of Rough Rider motorcyclists bumping his music outside the hospital he's currently admitted to. So he's in White Plains Hospital. And then they also did a visual today at 5. So that happened already. The visual was at 5, also outside in front of this hospital. So prayers up for him and his family. Like this one really hit because like I really like DMX. Like he be talking some real shit, like for real. If he wasn't a rapper, he'd have been a pastor because he can get to the people like the way he be going. But oh Lord, prayers up. That drugs ain't no joke. Hear me? Yeah. That crack is whack. But back to the streets. Update on the elevator fight. Yes.
Lord.
So Sweetie came out after they weren't speaking on it, just the video surfaced and they both were just like whatever. So she finally came out and she spoke on the altercation, and she basically said on Thursday, this unfortunate incident happened a year ago. While we have reconciled since then and moved past this particular disagreement, there were simply too many other hurdles to overcome in our relationship, and we have both since moved on. She continues, I kindly ask that everyone respect my privacy during this time. And then he basically came out and said the same thing, but not in so many words. Like we moved on and this happened, way back then. My thing is like, you're talking about
it's stale.
Huh? Okay, yeah.
That's stale ass elevator video. That's stale. Like that's old news. Right. And now they bringing it out like
it just happened. I'm thinking it just happened.
Right. And then I'm like, she's like, respect her privacy. But I was like, girl, like y'all been putting everything out there whole time. And get a Birkin bag if he ain't paying your bill, throwing back to the street and all this and everything. And then it's like now you want to respect your privacy. So okay, girl, I guess. But that's basically what it was. Everybody was like, oh, he was beating her ass. That's why they broke up. She confirmed, no, it wasn't. That happened a while ago. So yeah, back to the street.
And he even beat her.
No, he didn't. He just flung her real lightly against the inside. And she felt like they was playing the Ring Around the Rosies. Like that's what they like playing Ring Around the Rosies, like tug of war.
They was playing tug of war.
So
flung right into she fell on the floor.
In the floor. Yeah. Okay. So City Girls Trouble. So over the weekend there was a live popping where it was JT and Carissa were on the live. Then Uzi took over the live because he was there with her, and he basically was like, Clarissa, I know you seen my I know you see my message and you left me on red. So she's basically saying, like, Uzi, we don't see eye to eye. Like, we don't have to be friends. We could just be cordial. And I guess he's about to start saying something. So JT was like, man, just say what you say. And he was like, no. He was like, you shut up. He told JT, shut up. And he was like, if I told you to French kiss me on this live right now, you would do it. So just shut up. And he was like, and matter of fact, you're not getting back on live. So that's when he continued on the conversation with Clarissa. And then after all of that, he was about to say something. Clarissa was like, it's too much. It's too much. So they was like, let's take it off live then. She was like, yeah, call me back regularly. Let's take it off live. And then they ended the live. So that's immediately the fans started saying, like, JT wasn't taking her best friend's side, like how Uzi was talking to her, because he was getting kind of disrespectful on the live to Clarissa. Like, he was like, man, like, just shut up. Let me say what I need to say. Like, who was you talking to? So after that, JT, yeah, okay, he is sassy. So JT took to her Twitter after that whole little live, because one of her fans was like, nah, it's just you need to control him. You was a little too calm to it. So she was like, I wasn't about to give y'all a show. He already was doing it. I put him in his place politely, but if y'all don't have a story, y'all make one. Then she also went and wrote, I wish I was not known. And fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you think. So she was definitely on her little feelings and feeling saucy. But then Southside got a hold of this and saw the live, and he had an issue with that, with Uzi talking to his girl like that. So Southside went on his live and he went in. If y'all want to see the full video viewers, y'all can go right on to Instagram, the Shade Room, and he definitely went in and he was putting stuff out there like how Uzi was about to get his jewelry stolen from him, and Southside looked out for him. He was like, nigga, we got you from getting your shit rocked several times, but you keep playing with me, I'm gonna get you fucked up. Or, like, don't play with us and don't ever speak on my bitch again. So after that, I was like, oh, it's getting real. Like, damn, is that gonna be the end of like JT and Carissa's friendship because, of Uzi in the middle with them? And then Uzi came on his Twitter and he was just like, I can't do shit right. So so this story, like, at first when I reported this, it was Kiki, it was funny, and I was like, yo, they is blowing me. But now it's getting real juicy now.
But
and
I heard, was it this morning on the Breakfast Club that they said it was just a joke?
That's what JT was saying. She was like, we all were joking. It was a joke. It was a joke. Well, my thing is, like, if it was a joke, like, did nobody include Southside and tell him that it was a joke? Like, but either way, if it was a joke, the way he was talking to her still was like this. It was like it was uncalled for. Like, who was you talking to like that? So, and then the way he was talking to JT, telling her like, shut up, stay in the background, and you're not getting back on the live because I like basically because I said so. So I was like, we'll see where this goes, because she did say that earlier, like, it was a joke, because she was coming to Uzi's defense, so the fans kept digging into her even more. So it's unraveling now as I'm speaking on it. So we shall see. I may have another update. I might say fuck it, but we are gonna move to the next caller.
Okay.
Are you there, caller? Riri out here protesting, y'all, in the Manhattan streets, because I was like, oh, she right down there by my job. Like, she's literally on the street. I was like, I could have seen Riri, but fortunately, I work from home. So
okay.
You won't see Riri today.
Fortunately.
So she was out there in NYC at the Stop Asian Hate March alongside with her assistant. So she made her little sign. She was out there dancing and everything. So I was like, okay, Riri, shout out to you. Yes, and y'all stop this hate on the Asians. Like, come on now. I just saw on the news some 70-year-old lady or whatever got hit upside the head. Like, what is y'all doing?
She
was stabbed randomly, and they said it didn't have anything to do with
the hate crime.
The hate crime, please.
So yeah, right. So we'll move on to the next, because you're about to lose
your job.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So update on NBA YoungBoy. As we all know, he is currently incarcerated, locked up, but they was gonna let him out on bond, and that basically got denied because of his history of probation violation. So he's gonna remain in jail until his trial. So, and still I sigh, because that is he got all these kids. It's like he just got out here getting popping. Like I don't know, he might get
always
charged.
going to jail. He come back.
Okay, well, you know what? Yes, you Mother Nature, so speak that, because he got kids out here to be behind bars doing So yeah, speak that. So we'll move on to the next caller here. Credit gets me hard.
Okay.
So
okay.
Gunna took to his Twitter and was like, I'm sorry, baby, but I can't have sex with you if you don't have a credit card. So Gunna talks about the requirements for the women he wants to participate in adult activities with. So of course it was the comments for me. So let me share a few with you guys. So someone was like, dudes get money and forget how they look in the face.
In the face.
Yes. Someone was like, boy, you look like a 5 feet lesbian. Bye.
Oh.
And then someone was like, my debit card works fine. Thank you very much. Okay.
And so women have.
So I'm about to ask y'all, what are y'all thoughts on that? Like, I get it
because women have standards too. So why men can't have standards? If we want to have good credit, I don't want to do with jacked up credit where he gonna bring my credit down. No, you have your own credit established, so you can buy your own shit. You're not
right. I agree, but I'm gonna need for my husband not to like this post though. But I got a credit card, so we don't have a problem.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, me even she looking hard. Damn.
That's the first name that appears. But we don't have that problem. I got a credit card. I got a couple, and they paid on time.
But I get it. Yeah, dudes can have their preferences and stuff, and that's just what it is. You want to date a girl with a credit card. He ain't saying that the bitch is maxed out or not. She ain't paying on it or what. So, a credit card is a credit card. So
I guess a responsibility. If you have a credit card, you pay your card.
I guess, yeah. Okay. So then we'll move on to the next caller. Real high girl shit.
Okay.
So apparently, girl, Madonna is out here living her best life with her little 3-year-old boyfriend. So they posted a little video the other day. They was like tonguing each other down. It was moving in slow motion. Then they doing shotguns with each other, blowing smoke in and out the mouth. Okay. And it was getting real hot and spicy and steamy. But if she happy, I'm happy for her. She got her butt done because her butt looked funny. But she out here living it. So I'm not gonna hold her. Congratulations, real hot girl shit, girl, with your little 3-year-old boyfriend.
Okay. He look like he could be her child.
He does.
Oh, he is young. He is definitely young.
But okay.
Right. Okay. Like a virgin.
If he's of age, then I don't even know.
Yeah, like a virgin, but not really like a virgin.
I wouldn't want my son dating no old ass woman like that.
Me either. But
why? Elaborate a little bit. Tell me why.
I wouldn't want that. Cause
you just wouldn't want it with the older lady.
Look at her.
Well, we don't move on. Okay, bye. That's somebody, grandma, auntie right there. So next caller, which speaking of, versus Grandpa Legends edition. Okay, bitch, because it was motherfucking lit last night. You hear me? Like at first, I ain't gonna front. I had turned real quick because I was like, "What is going on?" And then Housewives was on, but then they started playing my ones, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" Like I was really in here snapping like old lady, like I was auntie bitch. Like okay. So it was
on time.
Yes, on time. I thought it was gonna be like talk show because Steve was doing a lot of talking.
He was talking, but I think he must have read the comments because everybody was telling him to shut up. You see the second half, he wasn't really talking. He wasn't. His moment though.
Yes, he was ready to jump in and sing on the mic. Yes. So some of these comments was definitely popping like super. Was like, boy, gonna walk out looking like show enough. And someone was like, my boy with that perm on Earth, Wind, Fire, killing it. I was like, yes, he is killing it with that perm.
I forgot what his name is. It's something different, but he always looked like he about to cry.
But he was killing it though. And they was fly out here. Then someone was like, your grandpa Pops could never. Hey, honey, and she ain't never lie. So I was like, they really was killing it. And then, they took a little intermission. It was like, we need a 10-minute bathroom break. So, D Nice started playing. D Nice was playing them hits. I was like bobbing and really jamming until I realized, like, damn, this is a long ass 10 minutes. And the moment I thought that was when I saw this comment. And she was like, this is a long little bathroom break. Okay.
Well, they are old. They're old people. It take longer.
But they did a whole wardrobe change, girl.
I know.
They all came back in different outfits. I was like, oh, that's what they were doing. Okay. And then they got the second half popping. And back in the day,
yes.
I was like, yes, I was really feeling it. But then, girl, it started getting late. And I was like, some of these songs out here towards the end, I don't know. So I was like, let me go ahead and lay it on down. And then I don't remember nothing after that. I fell asleep at the end. So I don't remember like what happened at the end. But
apparently it was like an after party or something, but my ass was asleep. I waited until it was the end.
Oh, you did?
Like,
okay.
Yeah, I stayed up. I was like, all right, now I'm going to sleep.
It was great. Okay. Like it probably was one of my favorites. Like it's up there with the Beanie Man one because I was in here going in. Like I really felt like I was in Jamaica in this bitch. So
they started the whole concert thing being together, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Everybody was doing it just live on their live.
Separately.
They started doing it together.
That was my one. I ain't gonna front. That was my one. But this was a great show, and I'm glad I did get the witnesses, and I turned back to it. And last but not least, this definitely reminds me of y'all. Well, the second one does. So when your friends ask you if you want to get drunk, and then when you let your best friend make you your drink, and that is so cute.
That is me. I'm like, where the juice at? Where the ice? It's straight liquor in here.
And I say this because it's always a motherfucking celebration because we had a first lady who had a birthday. So happy birthday, Kia.
Well, and still my picture.
More blessings to come, and we love you so much.
And cry.
Oh my God.
We love you so much. And I cannot wait to turn it with you this weekend and just celebrate you completely. So happy birthday, my love.
Real hot girl shit.
Okay, real hot girl shit. Yeah, y'all don't hate. Y'all just
got me good.
And with that being said, I'm sorry. With that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to you girls in the studio. But next week I'll be with y'all in the studio, so I ain't gonna have to walk no way. I'm gonna be there in the studio. Okay. So yes,
that was so romantical.
Stop it.
Okay.
Yes. So that is all I have for the read. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, happy birthday.
Okay. Thank you, boo.
Okay, she didn't see that.
Oh, yes. And real quick, it is National Autism Month. And shout out to all the angels, amazing angels and their family members who, just love on our babies and adults with autism. So shout out. I got my earrings on. Hold on. I can't. This is not married, but got on my autism earrings.
Oh, wow.
Love you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
And back.
Okay. So, I have a little game for us. For y'all to play. Want to test your memory about some trivia, some throwback trivia.
My memory is the fuck terrible.
You guys aren't competing. So who wants to go first? Because it's just basically a question.
The birthday girl.
Okay, so the birthday girl, you could go first, and y'all could just alternate. And if you don't know it, you could pass it. So yes, let me pull this on up real quick.
You always want me to go first somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta go first. You gotta go first.
All right, let's see.
This thing you gotta do all this stuff.
You say you gotta do all this stuff. We don't have time for that.
Me. Yes, indeed. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's cute background. That's cute, girl.
In the back. Okay. Yes. Go back to the game. Back in the day. Okay, y'all ready? So Kia, you're gonna go first. I can't see y'all, so Kia, you're gonna go first. And if you don't know,
that's what I was saying. I can't see y'all. When Kia was like, "You can't see me," so yes, now
yeah, I
get
can't see
serious.
y'all. Okay.
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
All right, we
You
ready?
ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who was the original host of the TV show Soul Train?
Don Cornelius.
Don Cornelius. Why so slow? Yes,
Don Cornelius.
Okay, slow. Okay, ready, Meika?
Yeah.
Okay. Tupac Shakur played the role of what troubled teenager in the movie Juice?
Damn, hit down. Was it Lucky? No. I don't know.
That's your final answer?
Okay, I'm gonna go with fuck. What was his name? It wasn't Lucky. I'm just have to go with Lucky. It wasn't Lucky, but I'm just have to go with it. It was something else.
It's so slow. Bishop.
Yes. Bishop.
Okay.
I could have passed that.
Huh?
I could have passed that, right?
Yeah, you could have.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Now I get it.
Okay.
Okay, so Kia, yours is Bobby Brown was originally a part of what teenage boy band?
That's
New Edition.
The dog said New Edition too, because I heard.
Okay.
Yes, New Edition.
I mean, my brain froze. Though. I was like, oh no.
Okay, Meika.
Come on now.
You don't know this? You didn't watch Good Times? What's the last name of the starring family from the TV show Good Times? That's so easy.
Good Times.
Pass to Kia. This was I don't watch this coming up.
I know what it is. I just can't think right now.
Oh, you can't think of the name either?
No, hold on.
They not the Jeffersons.
No. Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna lose our black people card. I give up. I can't right now. Melanie.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna lose y'all black people card. It's so easy. Why so
like Evans?
Florida Evans.
Yeah, Florida Evans.
AJ Evans.
James Evans, JJ. Yeah, sorry, y'all.
All right.
Okay, Meika.
Next. This record label took over for the 99 and the
cash
2000s.
Cash money for the 99 and the 2000. Bitch, what? Girl, you working with the yes. Okay, girl, don't start with me, girl. Don't start with me. That's the only one I'm gonna get right. Yes, cash money. What?
Okay, next one.
Shit. Why you ain't play my song too?
Missy's debut hit, "The Rain," samples what song?
I can't stand
the rain
against my window.
Oh, who the original? The Commodores?
What Missy debut hit, "The Rain" samples what?
Who's the original one?
Yeah, the original one.
Okay, so who sing it?
I can't stand.
And what is it called?
Oh my God. No,
girl, you was the back in the day. This is some back in the day.
Hold on.
Can I go to Google?
Hold on, The Rain.
Back in the day. Yes, kid, you got it. Because I
know what it is. I'm working off of a little bit of sleep. Hold on.
Okay, you want me to just go to it?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't.
The Commodore.
Oh my God, I'm be so mad. No,
it's not so slow. It wasn't doing that when I was testing it out.
I wouldn't got that at all.
It's called "I Can't Stand the Rain," though.
Yeah, but I couldn't think of the original. Yeah,
that's Tina Turner's version.
So we get half a credit.
Well, Ann Peoples was the original, but Tina Turner sang it.
She remixed it. Yeah.
Okay. Who next?
Meika.
What little girl asked her mother for 15 cents to see the elephant jump the
fence?
What little girl?
Yes, what little girl?
For 15 cents.
Oh, you don't know.
Elephant jump over the fire sticks.
Girl, no.
What's her name? Peter Piper. What's her name?
That's the question. What's her name?
I don't know. Keep pass.
Well, the little thing goes, Miss Mary Mack, all dressed in black with silver buttons all down her back. That's her right there. She asked her mother for 15 cents to see the elephants jump over the fence. It jumped so high, it reached the sky, never came back to the 4th of July, girl.
Yes, Miss Mary Mack. Mac.
All
Did
dressed
know
in
Mary Mack said all that? She said all that. Wow.
Okay. That's it.
That
okay.
is. Damn, I was getting warmed. I got my one right. Yes.
Okay,
The one that
yes.
I needed. If I got that wrong, New Orleans would have disowned me. Like, okay. Oh, that was cute.
That was fun.
Okay, yes. Thank you for coming. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I can't with y'all. That's funny.
So let's get into this topic. Well, that was a long.
That was cute. I can't believe I missed the Evans. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
All right. So the topic of the evening is back in the day.
Yes.
Oh, glad I tried that.
So I guess it's like, okay, so the crazy world can be a lot to live in, especially during the pandemic. So it makes us reflect on when life was normal or when things were fun, and shows that we took for granted. So just with thinking about back in the day, for me, it's just my favorite like pastime was something that like I would want to do now that I couldn't. Like something I would want to do now. I could do it in the past and I can't do now, and I wish I could, is be able to live without having to wear these masks.
You ain't never lied. These things are horrible.
I'm over them, but I know, it's important to wear them. I'm just over this whole thing, this whole pandemic.
I am too. I never thought I would be in a pandemic. Like you always read about it and it be history, like swine flu and all that back in the day. But you just never think like you're gonna be in one until you're in one. And now you're history. Like we will be history.
We went through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So let's say, okay, something that I could do back then, but I can't do now.
That you wish you could do again.
Oh, that I wish I could do again?
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I could go back to the days where I ain't pay a single bill. Like,
not
one freaking bill. My dad covered all that, and I had allowance, and I was still able to have a job. And oh my God, like I want to go back to that. Just let me get there. I don't pay a single goddamn bill. That was life.
Sure was.
Go to the mall, get my snickerdoodles, go shopping for an outfit to go out that night. Like, oh God, that was life. That's what it would be for me.
For me, honestly, taking a nap. Because yeah, I'm an adult and I can take a nap, but I can't take a nap.
I be taking naps, honey. I be napping. You gotta, even if you set some time out, I set time out for myself.
I'm learning how to do that now. But see, when I was back in the day, I had all the time in the world to take naps, but I was pressed to go outside, pressed to go this place, pressed to go that place. Now I'm like, can I not go there and take a nap? Like I be tired. So I wish naps were freely accessible when I was younger. Now they're not accessible like that to me.
This is true. Maybe for Melanie they are, because she's her own boss.
Okay.
You have to get out and go sit in the actual office facility. You can't take a nap. Like you literally at work 9 to 5. Yeah. So that is like the sucky part.
Yeah, you lucky girl. You blessed girl.
Like her and others can't.
But
and
even when I was working, I still like not necessarily have to be a nap in the middle of the day on a weekday. Like I still found nap times though within the week. It might be on the weekend. So
Oh, nap time on the weekend though.
Like during making sure I get my some naps in, like when I'm not working my my full-time job at the
Sagittarius
time.
is always sleep, yo. That is one of their traits.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I wish I could. I mean, not as much, but I'm the opposite. I have trouble sleeping. So I'm always up and my mind is always going. So I need things to calm it down so I could go to sleep. So yeah, we know.
Okay. Do you listen to Ting Ting?
We know. Yes. Okay.
Ting Ting be getting you right.
So let's get into about a favorite TV show from the past.
Girl, I have so many.
So I ain't gonna front. One of my ones is I ain't gonna lie. I used to stay watching Jerry Springer. Like when I get home from school and before I get into my homework, I just needed that ratchet because it get me like ready. So I used to go there, watch Jerry Springer, be kiki and be like, yes. And then start doing the homework. But that was my show. And I ain't gonna front. I used to watch Arthur every morning before I get ready to go to school. And I was in high school. Yes, I was.
Okay.
And I would watch Arthur every morning as I'm getting ready because that was my shit. And then I go to school. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a lot, but I'm gonna narrow it down real quick. So Inspector Gadget.
Okay.
Inspector Gadget, yes. And oh my God, it's so many. I can't even narrow it down. But okay, so Inspector Gadget.
Captain Planet.
Oh my God, I was going to say that, but thank God you said that, so I don't have to say that. Yes, by your powers combined. Yes. Oh my God. I was a geek. And my mommy let me stay up to watch this show, Rescue 911, bro. Like,
oh, I remember that.
Oh my God, Rescue 911 was everything. Because back in the day, I wanted to be a pediatrician, and I was all into medical stuff. And Rescue 911 was it for me.
All that blood and all that. Yes.
It wasn't even that serious. They had like fake people, but it was so real to me. And then when I got older, yes, when I got older and started going to, what was we in middle school, going ready to go to high school? Red Shoe Diaries on HBO.
Oh, no, we had no business watching that.
Okay.
We had no business. No, they was getting it in Red Shoe Diaries, honey. Yes.
Who put no business out there like that? That was her by herself watching it.
No, it wasn't. No, we grown now. It's okay. We was right in the basement.
Ooh, what them girls doing?
Y'all bad.
No business.
Yeah, so yes, it's so many. What about you, man?
I was learning.
I have a whole lot too, but the ones that I can like really think of that used to be my ones was Animaniacs. They used to be my one.
Really?
They used to be my one. Yes, it was funny back in the day when it first came out because we was little. It went on for years, but that was my one. This one was stupid, but it was just the Bond, Ren and Stimpy. My mother liked Ren and Stimpy.
That was good. That was funny though.
And we used to watch that. It was gross though, but we used to watch Ren and Stimpy together. That was our thing.
Ren and Stimpy was funny.
What's another one? Oh, the one I used to watch back in the day before. This was before I had my first child. Is it the pregnancy story? What was it? What was the joint on? Was it Lifetime?
It was on
where the ladies be delivering the babies.
And the labor and it was, oh my God, I used to watch that too.
Was it called Pregnancy Story? A birth story? Birthday?
Birth story. Wasn't it Birth Stories?
Or birthday?
No.
I think it was called Birth Stories.
Yeah, that was my one.
Birth Stories. I like that too. And they showed babies. Yeah.
Because I used to want to be a neonatal nurse, but that changed.
Oh, really?
But that changed. And then also Real World. That was the first reality show.
It was.
So this wasn't a show, but the box, like the music channel, when you had to order the videos. Oh my God. Shout out to Erica because her and I used to be at her house and we used to order
like 10 hours for your video to come on.
We used to order videos and blame it on her brother so we could see Immature, but that's a whole other story. I used to
watch MTV Spring Break. Like,
they
get it popping, son. They used to be popping at this Spring Break.
Yes.
Like, I want to do that.
They be dancing on that.
Yes, on the show all off beat. Yes. You got the performers, and you got the little love connection show when they date.
Oh my God.
All them white people shows, those used to be MTV used to be the one. It was MTV.
Oh my God.
It used to be the one, and I don't know what happened. Even with BET 106 and Park, Cedar's World.
Yes.
Cedar's World was so that animated person.
Animated
voice.
Yes.
Who was the voice of Cedar's World?
Oh, I don't know.
Who was the voice? Oh yeah, 106 and Park, all that. I don't know who.
It's not the same no more, girl.
It's not the same. It's all gone.
That's who it sound like.
It do. So, y'all, what was y'all favorite outfit and hairstyle? I know for me, it was my favorite until I started getting into like the little cute fitting clothes. I used to wear my uncle's clothes. Like I used to love the baggy sweatpants. Yeah, Uncle Mark's, the baggy sweatpants and the long baggy shirt. I don't know why, but I used to love wearing that. But I would have one of these overly sized clothes, but my hair would be French roll. No, it'll be the finger waves right here, and in the back, the French roll. Yes, that was my
I had mine for elementary school graduation. I had it. I had a bang, and then the finger waves in the front up into the big buns, French roll buns.
Yes, that was my
grown ass women hairstyles.
All that gel.
Yes, it'd be hard as a rock, but my hair grew, honey. Yes, so that was mine.
Flying around here. Where did that
come I think from? With me, what I remember, because I used to dress like a boy too, but
with my all went through that phase because I definitely did too.
Yeah, my hairstyles, I always had braids.
Me too.
I used to wear braids. Like when I got older, before that, I used to wear my hair in puff bowl.
I remember those, the wide leg jeans. Back in the day, you just wear your t-shirt, the wide leg jeans.
Like they flare out. And but then like when I started to kind of like, I think middle school was more so, I would wear some tights with some drop socks with my princesses and a wife beater, and that would be my outfit.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I used to wear Harley Davidson a lot in high school. I always had either Warner Brothers or Harley Davidson.
Yes,
that's all I used to
wear. I didn't have a favorite outfit back in the day.
Okay.
I just had a favorite color, and I wore red every single day of my senior year. Every single day. Wow. Even the prom dress was red.
Every hair was red, lipstick was red.
The shoes, the toes, the nails.
Shoes of blood.
The cap and gown was even red. Like, and then that's probably why red isn't my favorite color anymore. But I didn't have anything because I was always doing weird shit, like putting colorful paint or colorful glue on my stockings, making it into designs and putting strings throughout my braids. So I just did whatever I felt, and I just went with it, and that's just what it was. So,
oh my God!
I don't have a favorite other than I wore red every single day. Damn, yo, that's crazy.
Yes,
even at practice, like every day.
Well, yes. Then when I got older,
I don't know what happened to the red that was supposed to have been here, but each his own. We even gonna talk that bitch up. Like, yeah,
it's okay.
So long.
Okay. Right. Yes. And then when I became older and thought I was cute, and Meika was doing my hair every day, all day, it became spiral curls. And as you can see, I still love spiral curls. They're my favorite. Meika was like, we need to do something different. No, I want spiral curls.
I want something different. And I'm like, what we doing? Spiral curls. I'd be like, oh my God, like, are you serious? Even her cap and gown pictures, she took spiral curls.
Yes, you did that. Yes, when you sizzled, that was before you sizzled the front of my hair. But we were talking about that.
Bring it up every time somebody did your hair. I ain't do that
because I have the mark. Y'all see that mark right there?
I didn't give her that. That she lying.
We was downstairs in Grandma Nancy's bathroom, and I was sitting on the toilet while you was doing my hair, and it says sizzle. So but that's okay.
What's your favorite past relationship then, or friendship? Oh, shut you up. Think about
Yeah,
that.
sure did.
Okay.
My favorite relationship, past relationship.
Yeah, like your favorite past relationship or friendship or both. I'm gonna say my favorite. If I had to pick from the selection that I was given in life,
That's a lot of shade. But
I mean, because everything happens for a reason, and like I said on the last show, which just keep reiterating in my head, like nothing lasts forever. Like this
yeah.
hair in the back right here that keeps doing what it's doing.
Baby.
Yes, exactly.
I'm so mad at
I
that.
can't. Does it look like
Um,
it?
I would say, if it was relationship wise, um, I would say my favorite one would be the one that I had in college because we actually were friends before any other relationship where we probably should have just stayed friends. And now we're actually really good friends now. So I think that probably was like the best relationship if I had to pick, like I said, through the batch that God had gave me. I would go with that one. And then as far as friendships, like I can't really remember my friendships in New Orleans because I was young. I remember I had a best friend named Nadia and it was her brother. But that's all I remember is her name, Nadia. Like I don't remember our friendship or nothing. So I would say when I got to Maryland, it was Ebony. Yeah, Ebony. When we lived in the apartment. So Ebony, that was a friendship. I was like, oh, it was her and her sister Tracy and all of us. And we used to have fun in them apartments. Like they come knocking on the door. Can Mickey and Brian come outside? We were like, yes, and outside. Like, yo, we used to be lit up here in Regis
Right.
apartments. But yeah, I'm gonna say that was like my first friendship because I didn't have no friends. I got this accent. I'm here in Maryland, don't know nobody. And she just said, bump all that. Like accent, she ain't hear none of that. Like Ebony was like, you wanna play? You wanna be my friend? That's how we used to ask back in the day. You wanna be my friend? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what it would be for me. Oh, Ebony.
Oh, hey, Ebony and sister.
Yes. And Tracy. Yes.
I'm
What
trying
about
to
you, Mel?
think, as far as friendship, because I had,
You had a few little friends. You still
mhm,
do.
yeah, like I have friends that I'm still friends with.
Mm-hmm.
We might not be as close or talk, but we still friends. I know one from when I was little. I used to always hang with. Well, she's older than me, Sharita Quinn. I don't know. I think she got married. I don't know what her last name is, but she was the best cheerleader on in Crossland. Sharita with the green
I
eyes.
remember Sharita.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember her.
That's when we
Okay.
was little, like before high school. We was in elementary. That's who I used to be with. We used to her and Missy. We used to do dumb stuff, but that was growing up. I was either with her or I was with my god sisters, and then Becky and them. But Becky and them had moved from
Mm.
around the manor. I and then growing up, like it was us. We was a crew. It was me, Mia, Tondale, Shakita, and then Alicia would come through sometimes too. But we used to have like a singing group, and then we was like a rap group too. Cause
Okay.
we used to love Immature. Yeah, we was groupies. We went to their
Okay.
concert,
I loved
their
Immature
parents and
too.
everything. But yeah, that
That was
was
my first concert, matter of factly.
Mine
Immature.
too.
You
Mine was
too?
Hmm.
mine was a WPGC birthday bash.
Oh, I remember the birthday bash.
I
It was
remember
like
the
the very
birthday
first one. I
bashes
know it was inappropriate. I
too.
think R. Kelly was a guest. It was inappropriate, and I was little.
The one I went to was inappropriate. Yo, was that the same one? No, no. The one I went to,
I
it was
think I was like 7.
the DC bad boys or something. The stripper dudes. Remember they used to be, you know them DC that's what they was called, DC
Yeah,
bad boys.
yes.
Oh my gosh, she said the
So
stripper dudes.
I mean, because I remember going to one of those. I went with Trina and I skipped school. Like I was at
I
school, but
remember that because I was like, where
driving.
you at?
And my dad was already at work, so I was like, "Yo, let me go home and get some clothes or whatever." And that's
I
what we
remember
did. And
that.
then we ended up driving to her house or something, then meet up with some dude. She could be ratchet, And then we ended up leaving and we went that night to the concert. And I was like, I got home late. My father was out of town because I definitely got home like after midnight. I know him like, where the fuck you was at? Yeah, he was out of town. And she had free tickets and we went. And yeah, I left school and it was it's ratchet. You're right, Meaty. Them shows is ratchet. Them shits is ratchet. And I knew I should not have been there, but I was there. And they was dead on the
being ratchet.
Slinging dick on the stage. They was definitely slinging dick on the stage. On the stage.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Wow. You just brought up some memories on back in the day for real. Like,
okay. I'm trying
to certain people I was hanging with, you know what I'm saying? I still was a good girl. I wasn't doing that, you know what I mean?
I think my
thought she was too grown though. He didn't want me hanging with her. He thought she was too fast.
I don't know. No comment. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I can think of about one of my past relationships.
You can't think
like
of
back in the day.
Okay, back in the day.
You say you can't think about it? No.
Which one would be my favorite from back in the day?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Kia? Even if you don't have a friendship.
So friendship, it would have to be growing up with Erica, Rita, Terifa, and Kim. So we since we were knee high to a grasshopper, we were the skyline.
Sound real old.
Yeah. We were just, the skyline crew. So Rita, Erica, and Terifa, and we had a group, and it was called
Soda.
No, it wasn't soda. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't soda. It was. We had a club called Rent, and it was the first letter of all of our first names. And it was in Rita's backyard, and we was just riding our bikes in the woods before they broke ground for Suitland subway station. We was riding our bikes through there, and it was just fun. We used to just do everything together. So it was that's one of the friendships. I mean, we're still friends. We're just not. We're just, life happens, so we're not as close knit. I'm still close, real tight with Erica. That's my other BFF. I'm really tight with her. Rita, has her own family. Terifa has her own family, but we're still connected. But that was one of the best. It was just like, because we were kids, go sneak to the 7-Eleven, play double dutch, all that good stuff. The only relationship I can think of when I was really like a tink is when Wild World was open, when it was then Wild World.
Wow.
And I used to be pressed. I don't even remember the boy's name, but I knew every other Saturday he was at the Wild World, and we would just be there all bundled up for the whole time. And then we left.
He worked there?
Huh?
He worked there?
No, he didn't work there. He was just going. Yeah, so I don't even know. I don't even remember if I had his number. I think it was some type of imaginary love affair. I don't know. Huh?
A summer fling.
Yes, yeah. I was like, oh my God, I'm in love, but I don't even remember his name. But I remember it was cute though. It was cute.
So the craziest thing.
He's fruit good.
The craziest thing that you did back in the day that don't nobody know about. I don't think everybody know about, but I know my nail ain't messed up again. But I think everybody know about. But I'm gonna say the craziest thing I did was when I slammed Kia finger in that car door. Like when I took her whole nail off. I took her whole fingernail off. Like I didn't even know. Like I didn't know her finger was right there in the back. And I get in the car and I slam that shit shut, and her finger was right in there, in between, on a crack. And whew,
she be sizzling my forehead. Then she take my fingernails off.
I took her fingernail off. It was
that thing was clean gone.
To the meat. Yeah, girl, it was like meat. Like it was no nail. Like
girl. So picture it.
I think I probably had anxiety then and didn't even know it. And then Michelle was freaking out. We had to go to the hospital. Like it was just, Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Kia.
Girl, picture it, Sicily. Okay. All right. Listen. You know, back in the day, you have the vans, and the vans have the slide-in door.
Yours.
So I don't know where our wires got crossed, but my hand was on the door because I was trying to close it, but I guess it wasn't gripped, and Meika just saw open door. So the hand went with the door, and then it got caught in that little slot. And my finger was just dangling off.
Yeah, I heard her scream, and then we heard her open the door back, and it was just and hand like blood, and they had to take the nail off, and it was just black. Like, oh, I'm sorry, girl. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. We're gonna have a hot girl weekend, girl. We even gonna girl that. I make up for that finger, girl, because Lord,
I'm glad that thing grew back, honey. Listen,
I'm glad it grew back too.
That wouldn't have looked good. That wouldn't have been good.
That's what it was for me. I don't think I share that story with a lot of people because that shit gives me cringy, like when I think about it. But yeah, that's what I did back in the day. Accidentally, I took the girl nail off, y'all.
What did I used to do?
Oh my God. Yeah, what did you used to do that was crazy that we don't know already?
You got a little nosy, but we don't know already.
Yes, because we know.
I can't. Trying to think of something back in the day. Back in the day. What did I use?
Back in the day.
Okay.
I can't. You got to come back to me. I can't think.
Okay. So it's 2.
Oh wow! Quick. You was living on the edge.
I was living on the edge because I was bad, and then I be trying to figure out why Travell is how he is, and then I be getting mad. So one is, I think everybody know this story. If not, then my bad. When I used to steal from 7-Eleven, but I didn't steal from 7-Eleven. Like, you have to understand. So I was little. I was like 7. And I didn't take the stuff and just run out the store. I would eat the stuff in the store. So I don't know if that's technical. In my brain, it wasn't cheap.
Pay for it.
But it wasn't stealing because I ate it in the store. I didn't take it and leave. So
you ate it in the store though.
But I ate it in the store. So it was a piece of that's when bubble gum was 5 cents. It was the bazooka bubble gum balls. No, it was the flat ones that had the little comic strip wrapped around it. And I did take that without asking, and I left the store with it. But when the lemon pies with the icing on it, those kind of Hostess, when they were really, really good, because I don't know what they put in them now to make them not taste so good. I ate that in the store. I did. I ate it in the store, and ain't nobody say nothing. Because I was Grandma Nancy's granddaughter, so they ain't.
People stay stealing from that 7-Eleven, yo.
Girl.
Like, kids, Skyline, they going down there stealing from there.
And then the other one was Meika and I were in Virginia, and it was snowing, and then Mommy went through all her pennies and made us go to the 7-Eleven and buy her a pack of cigarettes.
Oh my God.
And we was underage.
Oh
we were preteens, and Mom literally went through all her pennies, had a few quarters, and she made us take them to the 7-Eleven and go and buy her a pack of cigarettes.
It was like $5, $6. Then she gave us like $6 worth of pennies.
And they wasn't even rolled up. They was loose coins.
Just loose in a bag. So you had to go to the 7-Eleven and tell them we wanted a pack of cigarettes and get them these pennies. Like, girl.
And we was in
the show was setting us up.
We was in middle school. It was middle school, elementary.
Them bag on Virginia Slims.
Yes.
Slims. Like, and you smoking nasty cigarettes like that.
So that's what I remember.
That was crazy. Wow. You still couldn't think of one, Meaty? No. Maybe.
Look at you smiling.
Because I had some in mind, but now I'm burnt out, so I can't remember what I was. I had like 2 stories, and I can't remember. I cannot.
I'm burnt out now. I don't remember. Okay, what else? All right, so then we just move that right along because. Okay, so then let's do this. Oh, go ahead,
Oh
Kate.
no,
You
I was
want
gonna
to say
say,
something?
so your favorite food growing up. Y'all know I love food. Mine's, I'm gonna have to be real. Mine's was sloppy joes and French fries that my mama used to make. Sloppy joes and French fries.
Mine was my grandma spaghetti and shrimp meatballs. Like as a kid, I must have had a real like distinct palate because that shit was good. Like she put shrimp in them, she roll them up, she make the meatballs from scratch, like everything, and she do a side salad, and it don't be like just lettuce, like it be the lettuce. She cut the egg up thin, the tomatoes, like she did the works, and I be like, yes, grandma. So I was like, what you want, baby? I like some spaghetti. She like, no, we not making that today. I be like, that's what I want, grandma. And then she'll make it. That was my favorite as a kid, and then after that, like once I came to Maryland, my favorite became French fries with mumbo sauce. Once I got introduced to the fries with the mumbo sauce, it just takes it to another level. Like it's not regular fries no more. And I was so addicted. I want some of those when I get down there. Speaking of,
You gotta go to China Cafe. They got the
yes, because everybody's mumbo sauce ain't mumbo sauce.
Good.
Ain't good, exactly.
It be tasting like tangy barbecue sauce.
It do.
Oh, and I want a steak and cheese egg roll. Okay, listen.
I'm hungry.
But yeah,
what about you, Mel?
Okay, so my favorite foods were my mother she used to make chicken and rice, the baked chicken and rice. That was always my favorite. Also her scrambled eggs. My mother's scrambled eggs was just so good. Like she put the right amount of cheese.
Okay.
And it had like a little buttery taste, but it wasn't too buttery. And it was like fluffy. Oh my God. Yes. Wow. And then also the poor man's meal. Like if we ain't really had no food, she would do she would caramelize some onions and make some white rice, put in the white rice, and then do the corned beef. So it'd be the corned beef and rice with the onions.
Okay, that sounds good.
That was always so good.
Okay. I don't like corned beef. I want to envision that, but I don't like corned beef. But that caramel, that onion.
Not the corned beef hash, the regular corned beef.
Yeah, I don't like corned beef. I don't like it. But okay, so but she was up there making meals, honey.
Okay.
She was
and she would make all types of stuff, but those was my favorites.
I know that's
yes.
Right.
And can't forget, I cannot forget. How dare I forget? Shout out to my mama's tuna fish, bro.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, how can you
that
forget?
was my favorite.
I forget. That is our favorite. Damn, I would kill for to have her tuna right now, yo. I feel, oh my God, I feel like the last batch I should have just extra enjoyed it. Like, my God. I'm missing.
She's like, y'all want me to make y'all some tuna fish? Yeah.
Yes. I was like, you don't even gotta ask. Like, that should be ready on site when we get there. Like, we don't even come in the house. We're like, Mama, you made tuna fish?
It'd be like it's in the refrigerator.
Yes. Oh God, it's so good. And I feel like even if she give us the recipe, I'm still not gonna make it like her.
She gave the recipe, but it's never like I always get it close, but it's not hers. But I always get it close, but it's not hers, so it's not the same.
I don't, and it'd be like you don't even know it's tuna. It'd be
it's like a certain consistency. I can't get it to that.
She be putting that work in that arm.
whipping that work. Okay. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. So this is a good one then. What would you like right now, being right now in today, present? Is it what would you tell your younger self? Or is it what would you tell yourself now?
Yeah. What would you, as your older self, what would you tell your younger self if you could? I think for me, I would tell my younger self, damn, how young when am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to where my son, when I had my son. I would tell myself to prepare yourself to do it alone. Not to have as much, because I mean he was doing good. He was there at first, but then he wasn't. So I would have, if I would have known that it was going to be a time that he wasn't, I would have been more prepared. and I didn't prepare myself. So I think that's what I would have did: prepare myself financially and mentally. So
That's deep.
That's deep. Girl, don't be having me get all emotional, teary eyed in here.
Oh, God.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I survived, honey. So
You sure did, and you
I know
killing
that's
it.
right. I know
You
that's
bought you a
right.
whole house by yourself.
Okay.
Got a grown man with wanting to work 10 jobs if he could by his.
Okay.
Yes, you have a village, but your village wasn't there when you had them nights where you cried without nobody knowing what was going on.
Yeah.
So yes, you did that.
Okay. So let me see. What would I tell you want to go, Kia?
Sure, because it's quick. I would just have told my younger self, save your money and stop spending it just because you got it. Because I would have been rich. I'm trying to tell you. So I would go back to before my son was born because I've always had a job because I always wanted a job. But my real job was working at the Holiday Inn. Okay. And I used to make bank being in high school, like bank. And because I got paid
stuff all the time.
Girl. Okay. And I got paid every Friday. Where that? I don't know. I was spending it, going negative into my account because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get paid again Friday. But if I could tell my younger self, hold on, save your money, invest, I would be rich. So sorry, girl, but we gonna work it out.
Okay.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Well, I'm a little tipsy, yo. I'm about to call it a margarita. That's how you know I'm tipsy. I don't even know what I'm drinking no more. So I would tell my younger self that I should have been more open and not so much with the wall up. Like I know I came from a lot of mishaps and things that happened that, forced me to relocate and switch up my whole life. But I went into it like I was open at first, but then it was like once you have people that continue to tease you, I closed down. So I would have told myself like how I am now, so flamboyant, like I would have told my younger self, like, fuck them bitches. Like, bitch, still do you. Be fly. You from New Orleans and what? I'm different than you. That's why I stand out. Like, I wish I had that confidence. I would have told my younger self to have that confidence that you have now. And I would have definitely told my younger self, you shouldn't have lost your virginity to that nigga. It should have been somebody else. That's what I would have. Oh God, I would have told myself that because that was double dipping. That was like, because that's like family ties. That's crazy. Like I lost my virginity to someone that I now currently like her cousin. So
oh my God.
Yes, I lost my virginity to her cousin. So right. Right. So definitely, yeah, would tell my younger self, yeah, you could have picked another nigga. Just it shouldn't even been that one. Right. So yeah, that's what I would tell myself. You know what I'm saying?
So, yes. What about like if you could go time travel and change something,
or bring back someone,
or even if you want to do that? I think for me, for time, I wouldn't want to bring back anyone because I feel like life wouldn't be how it is. But there is only one regret that I have in life, and that's the depot shot. I think that if I can go back, I would not get on it.
You would not get on the depot shot? You still on it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
But this weight ain't go nowhere.
It's
So
okay.
Yeah, that came from the depot shot. So
wow, what is that? Birth control?
It came from a few things. Birth control came from a few things. It came from me. I ended up getting bunned up, and then I quit smoking cigarettes. So I wasn't smoking cigarettes anymore, and I wasn't partying no more because I was in the house bunned up. So I wasn't getting my weekend exercise. Like them going to the club to the go sweating. That was my exercise.
Yeah. So like you used to literally leave out of there and your hair be steaming. Like
yes, like that was my exercise. I wasn't exercising. I'm bunned up. We eating good, loving, and all that stuff. So it was that, and then it's like, okay, I don't want to get pregnant. So then I got on the depot shot, and I was on it for way too long, and blew up.
Gosh, that is.
That's where I don't know where these
I
titties
never
go, they not go away.
experienced that. I've never even had a birth control pill or anything. That's why I definitely told my younger self I would have been more open to like, dating.
Okay.
Yeah. I just went one way and it was a wrap after that because I had got turned out. But
oh my God.
I'm just saying, like, yeah. Okay, I'm learning all this stuff. Depot, like, yes, I feel like, how y'all doing? Yes, ladies, how y'all doing? Y'all right? Like, yeah,
we doing some shadow work tonight. Some shadow work.
Some shadow work, yes.
Okay, literally.
But yeah, I was on depot too. That's how Travell got here. Travell is a depot shot.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yes, because I'm telling you, I wasn't ready to have kids, but I thought the depot was doing what it was supposed to do. And I went to the doctors and the doctor was like, you're pregnant. I was like, but no, I did depot. But I don't know what happened, but it happened. And I'm so grateful that he's here, but he's a product of a depot shot.
Well, Lil Marcus, I was on the birth control pill with Lil Marcus and I still got pregnant. I was on my period for like 3 months.
See, Marcus held that in his hand. He said, not today. Not today, Satan.
3-4 months, yeah.
Nah,
okay.
Talk right here. Listen.
Okay, yes. That little percentage that they say is a percentage that is not going to work.
Percentage.
Yes, that's why everything is not 100%.
Nothing is 100%.
No. But that's a good question because I always said if I can bring somebody back, it would be Grandma Nancy. But then, like you said, Moni, if I brought her back, it's no guarantee that the same thing wouldn't happen and how she passed away. She wouldn't be herself because with everything that happened, she started not being herself. So I don't want her to, go through that memory loss, not having fun and being spontaneous like she was. But when she was Grandma Nancy, that's what I missed. I mean, I guess I wish I could go back to where I had more time with her, not necessarily bring her back, but kind of pause the time that I had with her because she was a key, honey. She was a key. But yeah, that's that. My wedding would have been
different.
It would have been lit and it would have been different towards the end part.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't have went down the way it went down at that end part. Look at Meika looking confused.
I am. The cleanup part?
No, the pot.
The part.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. Grandma would have had that. Grandma would have snatched the mic. Okay. With her like, yes. Grandma.
Yes. So Grandma would have been cutting up, but of course, our wedding was beautiful.
I would have been at that wedding again because I'd have been there for it. Okay, I got time today on that. Okay, like Grandma, yes. Okay.
But not to say our wedding wasn't perfect. It was perfect, but Grandma, it would have been lit with Grandma Nancy. But things happen for a reason, and But yeah, so that was the only thing.
I would time travel. Back to go see my mom. But I don't want to see her as a kid. I want to see her like now. Like I want to talk to her and catch up with her now and be like, girl, you've been looking at me down here and seeing what I've been doing and going through. And like, but like, yeah, so how was your life with my dad back in the day? Like, how was everything? Like, I want to know things about her and not just the things that people tell me about her or the things that are in the newspaper about her. So right. I think I would utilize that time and time travel back to heaven. He just give me like an hour or two with her and we can just keep on that Jesus juice and and then I'll go on my merry way and I'll be like, girl, when it's my time, I'll see you again. And then I think that's how I want to do it.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
well.
would be nice.
Well, yeah. Well, that was a cute little back in the day.
It was cute.
That was. You was
Reminiscing.
really bringing out memories and shit, bitch.
Little
Like,
reminisce, little reminisce. It's always
Okay.
good to reminisce so that you can start valuing things because you never know we're not gonna have it no more. And then we
Yeah,
be
that's
because
true.
reminiscing.
nothing lasts forever.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I don't know why that saying just keep playing in my head. It's
Because
like,
it's true.
but I don't
Well,
want it
our
to
energy
be.
lasts forever. That's the only thing that lasts forever, our energy. If you believe in reincarnation.
Yeah, your energy, but it's like,
But certain moments don't last forever, certain
Yeah.
moments.
and I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
that's why they become memories. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
all
indeed.
right.
That's why you
That's
give people their roses or their flowers, what they say, while they still living. Because
hmm
once they not living,
It's too
You better
late.
still come drop off my roses and flowers when I'm not living and put my shit. Oh no, I
okay.
want to be cremated. I want to be cremated. I don't want to be so anybody I get no tombstone, but still drop
I
me some
wanna be
flowers
I wanna be made into a tree.
or let my
Oh
balloons
yeah, I
go.
saw that.
I want
Yeah.
to be made into a tree.
Yeah, you could
Planted.
do it.
Uh-huh.
Plant
What?
me and I'll become
They
a
get
Oh,
tree.
plant
planted into a
you in
tree.
the dirt by the tree. Like
No,
plant you.
I think is it like a pod or something?
I think it's a pod, and then it grows. A tree
Oh,
grows from
let me look this
the
up.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
I've
Hmm.
from
never
your
heard
ashes.
of this.
Don't they wrap your entire body in something? I've seen it to where I think your
What's it
body is
called? A
wrapped.
pod
That's
tree?
ashes, I think.
Because I've seen
Ashes?
something where your body is
I don't
wrapped.
want my body to be up in there like that. No, you could do my ashes. No, I don't want to be
I'm like your body.
in the tree. No, don't do me like that.
Somehow it's coming out
No,
like you
not
said. That's why I had to go look like, wait, hold on.
no, because I've seen
Bodies.
something, I think, where you're buried under the ground, but you're not in a casket. Like you're wrapped, your body is wrapped in this like
Plastic thing.
it's like a filtered thing, and then
This is creepy.
it's
Is it like
something.
this? Is
You're
it
not
this?
like back
Hold
in the
on.
day
Back in the day?
hung from the tree. Like it's none of that. But I get it. I get it. I get it.
Is it
But
like this?
yes,
Oh
that's what I was talking
yeah,
about.
I don't want to do that one.
Oh,
Oh
okay. You want your ashes buried.
nah.
I
I
don't
don't
want that
want to.
one.
Oh, that is really like buried in
Okay.
the
But no, you want
eggshell.
your ashes
But you,
buried
yeah,
and
but you
grow.
still. It's like a little pod thing though. It's like they put you. I don't know. I forgot. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't want to do. I don't want to be fetal position in the ground like
Yeah,
that.
that's fetal
Okay.
position. They put you in the egg. Oh, I guess that's because that's how you was born. Then you go like that. Wow. But
Giving you
yeah,
back
nah,
to the
nah,
earth.
just sprinkle my ashes.
It's
Put me in
giving you
the
back to the earth,
bayou.
but I don't want to do that.
Yes,
Well,
in the
let's get into
bayou.
this.
Yes,
No
put me in the
judge.
bayou. Sprinkle, go to New Orleans and put me in the bayou. And y'all make sure y'all go march in Mardi Gras and stuff in tribute of me, cause
You keep
I'm
Okay.
saying it like you
I'm
want that.
claustrophobic. I think I'll be claustrophobic in death too. In that little egg pod under the ground, like
Oh
All
my
right.
God, I can't. I
Okay, I'm
cannot.
sorry. Go ahead, girls. I'm sorry. That was cute. That was cute though. I like
Yeah.
what y'all
Uh,
had going on tonight. I'm here for it.
all right, so let's get into this no judge zone. Okay.
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 It says, "Hi, First Ladies. I have a situation I want you to speak on for the no judgment, the no judge zone part of your show. Advice is needed bad, but please keep this a secret because if it gets out, my life will be over.
Mm,
I've been with my husband for 17 years. We've been married for 2 years, though. We dated for 5 years, then he went to jail for 10 years, and we got married as soon as he came home. Now, before he went in, we tried to have, we tried several times to have a baby, and it never happened. And when he was in, I was allowed to do me as long as I promised to be with him and marry him when he got home.
okay.
I did me, but I wasn't all out there with it for someone to run their mouth and get it back to him. Fast forward, he was about to come home. I had the house ready for him and everything was in order. His family took care of me since they had access to his money, so all I needed to do was pay for groceries. Well, maybe 5 months before now, maybe 5 months before my now husband came home, I started fucking his brother.
Oh,
Okay, well,
wow.
we're gonna just jump right into it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how it happened. It just happened one night. And it was so good. The best sex I ever had. No one knows but us. And now y'all.
Right. Okay.
We had sex until the week before my now husband came home. But anyways, my husband came home and we had sex that night. Fast forward to 2 years later. When I look at my daughter, I don't see my husband. I see his brother. I want to get a blood test, but I know if she's his brother's, he's going to want to be in her life as a father, rightfully so. So should I do a DNA test or just let it be and go on life like nothing happened?
Girl, everything that happens in the dark eventually do come to light. No matter
Period.
how long it takes, it comes to light. So you might as well let this egg out the basket sooner than later, because the only person you hurting is the little baby. For her to be sitting here thinking that this is her dad whole time, and then let's say something happens, God forbid, like she gets older and there's an accident, and they're like, oh, you need a blood transfusion or you need this or something, like see if your dad's a match, and then to find out that way that he's not your dad. OMG. So
Yeah, that's deep.
I think to avoid any of that, you got to put your big girl panties on. And
Yeah.
I get it. And I get it. The sex with the brother was good. It just happened. I feel like it happened because of the fact that you've been with his brother for so long and you were lonely on the outside. The brother was there. It was like more or less like vulnerable and you felt comfortable around him. And so it happens. Sometimes shit happens like that. It does. But you gotta, at this point, you have to say something because it's going to get out eventually. I promise you it will. It most
Yeah,
definitely
it
will.
will.
Oh,
Oh,
girl. Sorry, girl.
that's deep.
So
I
wait.
And that sex was good. Oh, girl.
Wow.
See
Mm-mm.
the
That's a double whammy
the
right there.
old me would have been like, just don't say nothing.
Oh,
I would have been like, just don't say nothing and go on with life. But like you
nah, they gonna
said,
find
like
out. Mm-hmm.
the health issues would be definitely. And then if you see the brother and her, I'm pretty sure other people see it. So eventually it is gonna come out. Damn.
It
And she's
is,
still little, so
Yeah.
things could be arranged.
especially if she's looking like the brother. And then they're arguing to be like, well, they're related. So of course, because like how, let's say two parents are dark skinned and the baby come out extra light skinned with hazel eyes. And they're like, okay, was you cheating, bitch? But it's like his grandma is light skinned with hazel eyes. So it skip a generation. So, you be trying to throw that in and all that. But I feel like don't throw none of that in because like I said, it's going to come out eventually. Like, what if he's on his deathbed and he needs, your daughter's blood or something, and then kind of find out it's not. It's just that's a real tough, like that's a tough thing to put your child in, and I feel like your child will resent you. Like most definitely will resent you for knowing this information and sitting on it and whole time got the child thinking this person is her dad and the other one is the uncle when it could be the other way around.
Right.
So just because you made the mistake, don't bring that mistake to your child. Don't basically raise your child up on that mistake. So,
Right.
and you owe it to her. She need to know who her dad is. You know who your dad is, right? So I think she
Hopefully,
needs to
girl.
know who her
Hopefully.
daddy is.
Yeah.
And then you was fucking a brother raw. Like, damn.
I'm
No
sorry, the way
judging.
you said it though.
No
They
judging.
got like a whole baby came from it. So it was like, damn,
Right.
you was fucking
Clearly.
No
this
judging.
nigga raw.
No
And
judging,
then
but
right,
I'm
and she
laughing. Yeah.
wasn't
And she
okay.
was
So
doing her.
was
But
she doing conjugal visits? Because she married him when he got out. So they weren't married when he was locked up. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so she
Yeah.
couldn't do conjugal visits. Yeah, either way, yeah, girl. That's
It's messy.
because even your husband would be like, okay, like we was fucking, and then now you have a whole baby, but when we were fucking, you were never able to get pregnant. Like I'm sure that's crossed his mind too. Like, I'm sure it, like, girl, it's only a matter of
And
time.
maybe he just don't want to know.
Right. That's
But
true.
eventually, the family probably gonna be in his ear, but like, that look like Johnny. That don't look like you.
Not
So
Johnny. We old.
like, that look like
Johnny.
Johnny. That don't look like you. So,
Oh my goodness.
because family talk and family. That's one thing you don't need is a family in your motherfucking business. So, I feel like, girl, you gonna have to say something. You have to say something for your child's sake.
Yeah, I agree with Meika and
With the
Melody.
DNA.
I agree with y'all because one, at the end of the day, you're hurting your daughter.
Yes.
You're hurting your daughter. She's now you can't change what you've done. What's done is done. But you can make it go better. You can make it better and make it work and for your daughter and for you to have a peace of mind. Because guess what? If you decide to keep this a secret, it's going to eat at you for the rest of your life. And because you're going to keep going back and forth, should I tell him? Should I get a DNA test? Now, once you get a DNA test, whatever you decide to do with those results is your business. We hope you do what you're supposed to do. But think about your daughter. Think about your daughter because she is up here falling in love with a man who she's supposed to learn from how a man should respect her, and it's not even her father. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah.
It could become really messy.
It can be. And then both of them want to be in her life. Like both of them love her. Like, don't do that to them. Don't do that to both your husband and the baby's uncle father. Yes, it might be her uncle father, but that's okay.
Uncle daddy.
Uncle daddy.
Like I got Uncle Daddy.
Yes, Uncle daddy. But you can't do that to her.
I
You
just
can't do
skipped
that
over
to
the
them.
whole part that they're like totally brothers. So then that already causing a strain with them too. Cause I'm like, damn, nigga, like while I was locked up, you was fucking my bitch. Like you couldn't fuck nobody else. Right. So oh gosh, yeah. And I think that's the part she's scared of.
Right. So it's easier said than done. We on the inside, on the outside looking in, but at the same time, we looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, like yes, you have to know that it's going to cause a whole bunch of commotion because they're brothers, and you're his now wife, and he thought you was holding like your agreement was to not do this when he,
I think she could do her. It was just that she gotta marry him.
Oh, she had to marry. Oh, well, then again, I guess it's because of who it is. Because if you told her to do her, but still, yeah. But it's you gotta.
When he told
10
her
years.
to do
Ain't nobody about
her,
to wait for 10 years.
Yeah, I think when he told her to do her, I don't think he meant do his brother.
Right, I agree. I
think he meant like, do
you,
because
right.
It could be 10 years, but
right. Yeah, not do my brother. But you have to go into this whole situation knowing that it's going to cause friction, not just between the brothers, but between the family that loved you so much that they took care of you because they had access to your now husband's money. Like,
and the baby is 2, so this is secret been going on.
For a
and
while.
she married him after and
the baby is getting attached. You know what I'm saying? He's out of jail now, so he. I don't know if he has a job right away because sometimes when people locked up that long, it takes a while before they get a job. So, he might be bonding with the baby while you have to work and he's taking care of the kid, that's not his, or it's just not, it's not fair for either one of them. And I get it, you're scared because of their brothers and you don't know, if you'll lose them both, basically, then you'll be left to raise this little girl by yourself. But I mean, you owe it to her. Like I said, it'll get out.
Yeah.
It will. Damn, I'm so sorry. Like I feel so bad for that girl. I am.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is just one of those situations you can't be selfish because you have a whole nother life involved. If it was anything else, I'd be like, girl, be selfish. But you can't be selfish in this case because it's not about you anymore. It's about a whole nother life you created with one of these men. So yeah. And then your husband probably know it ain't his. He just don't want to. He don't want to. And he might know it's not his because y'all couldn't have a child all this time. And he probably know it's his brother's. But oh God.
Well, he might not.
He might not. But then again, like my thing is, I guess me thinking if I'm a man and I know all these years I couldn't have a child with you, but then you get pregnant and you have a baby that looks more like my brother than me, I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together. But at the same time, he probably just so happy and know that he married. He just like, oh, this is just a gift from God. Like I was able to get my wife pregnant. So he might be just thinking that he probably not even.
And then you got him feeling like that, and he's thinking a gift from God and America. Oh my God, that's even worse.
And is she still having sex with the brother?
That's a good question, ma'am. Because you
did she say up to 2 weeks ago, but before he got out, she was having sex with the brother.
Okay, so
hopefully you're not still having sex with him and you married, girl.
He said we had sex until the week before my now husband came home. So she had sex with him a week before her now husband came home. So that was the last time she had sex with him. So it was turkey. Recent. But she had already had the baby by then. It seemed like she was working on baby number 2. Shit, bitch, are you sure you got pregnant now?
She got pregnant after. So she had sex with the brother a week before, and then she had sex with her husband as soon as he came home. So it could be.
Oh, it could be either
or. Baby.
But then my thing is, all of this could have been avoided if. My thing is, if you know, like just me for an example.
That's the brother's baby. Come on. Like you had a sex a week before and then you had sex with your husband a week after, but you been fucking the brother whole time.
But so, and this is the medical person in me just a little bit. So semen can stay up in there for a whole week. And if they went week to week and she went week, then it's possible that it can be either the possibility of it being either of their child is very, very, So it don't matter if she been having sex with him, but if the time adds up to when they both like back to back, then yes. But if you knew you slept with your brother, your husband's brother 1 week and slept with your now husband the next week, why didn't you? And then you found out you was pregnant. Why didn't you figure that out then? You knew you slept with both of them, and it could be a possibility that one of them are the father. Like, why did you wait?
Cause she's scared. She like, damn, dog. Like, this is damn. That's just like if me back in the day, like who I lost my virginity to, and let's say I lost my virginity to that person, but I was also talking to his cousin, which is a female. Now, let's say I really was deeply like connected with his cousin. Now, it would be hard, like, damn, to tell her like, I fucked your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe she probably thought that was the baby until she started seeing the brother in
the difference. Yeah. And so now that got her questioning herself, but I think she should definitely do the DNA at this point because now she's questioning. If she's questioning, I guarantee you there's other people out there questioning the same thing, girl. They're seeing what you're seeing. So get that DNA.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Get that Band-Aid
off early.
Well, do it with the brother. Like, talk to the brother and do it secretly with the brother first. Because if it ain't his child, there's no need to even saying nothing. Why would you? Because it's not the brother's child. Why even ruin your marriage? Keep that shit.
Find out that they fucked.
It's not gonna come out.
Right. I see what Melanie's saying.
If they you said it's not gonna come out, that means she can't ever fuck him no more. Like
she's probably not. If she stopped 2 years ago, then she probably not.
Okay, this is an interesting one.
Yes. Well,
I just always feel like anything that happens.
You only have a tink bit. I have a whole bunch.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
All right, so when chosen, drop a statement, a sentence to this young viewer.
Yes. Get the
tell the truth, shame the devil.
Okay, yes, tell the truth, shame the devil. Yes, that's what they say in the church, girl. Yes, with the napkins on the napkins on the lap. Yes, so get the DNA test and good luck. Meika?
And I say, whatever happens in the dark does come to light. And that's what I'm going to leave you with on that.
Yes, you heard it here first.
So let's put our glasses up. We have made it to the end of an almost 2-hour show.
Okay. I got a reading to go to.
Let's clink, clink, clink,
yes.
clink, clink.
It's past my bedtime. And yes,
plug us, drop our info for the viewers for the one time, please.
Once you finish, I was eating my fruit. Check us out on Instagram at Drunken Threesomes. Send us an email at firstladies2412@gmail.com. If you want to be a guest, you want to be a Black excellence guest, you want to submit your no judge zone stories, hit us up on the email. You can also connect with us on Facebook, The Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Yeah. Am I forgetting anything? And just subscribe, like, comment. Make sure you pause this real quick. Go hit the like button and then come on back and then finish it up with us. And yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
So we thank you guys for joining us tonight, kicking, chatting with us as usual. And just in case, if you were still wondering, we are
still going strong. Make sure my pieces of red pieces, scraps is in there because I'm coming over there.
Okay. I got a reading to do. So
okay, well, check that in a little bit when you're done.
Okay. And I'm gonna end the show.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Later.